How's it going, everybody? Nathaniel from RCInsight here, and today I am going to be going over all of the 2021 Lego Ninjago sets that have been announced so far. I'm going to kind of break them down, give you my thoughts on them, and tell you whether I'm interested in buying them or not. I've already covered both of these polybags in my polybag video, so I'm not going to say much other than I like Lloyd's quad bike, not very interested in the titanium mini mech. So we'll start down here with the epic battle set, Kai vs. Skulken. You can see you get two minifigures, Kai and Skulken, and I'm not one who has really collected a lot of Ninjago, and so the more play-oriented sets are not something that I am very interested in. You do get a nice Kai minifigure in here. That's probably the standout, and also a variety of weapons. Then there's the epic battle set, Zane versus Nindroid. This one to me is really not interesting at all. I believe that the ice version of Zane has been around for a while, and the kind of background setting, dojo, whatever you want to call it, to me, I guess the arena is not very interesting in this one. Again, similar price point, $10, 57 pieces. That one's not very interesting to me. Then these last two, Jay vs. Serpentine and Cole vs. Ghost, I like both of these a lot. I like that in the Jay set that we actually get a serpent in the background. That's a really nice touch. It's much more unique than the setting for the other two battle sets. And then same thing down here with the Cole vs. Ghost set. Again, there's something about the setting, the build in the back here that I like a lot more than in the other two. So in both of these, they're quite nice. And to me, the Ghost minifigure is the nicest and most unique of the enemy minifigs as well. So these last two I like a lot more. But again, I'm not really interested in any of these battle sets just because I've never collected them. Then we have Tournament of Elements. That is 283 pieces and is going to retail for $30 US. So a decent price to piece ratio. And this is a nice build. I mean, for kind of the dojo setting that it's meant to be. You get Lloyd in this set, but I believe you only have Kai and Jay as your other two ninjas, so you don't get all 5 ninjas in the set, which would be kind of nice, but you still get a nice assortment of minifigures here. There's 7 minifigures in this set, which is really nice, and again, I actually quite like the build here. It's pretty simple. It's a nice build for a reasonable price for Ninjago, so I think this is a good set overall, though I'll probably pass it up. Then there is the Boulder Blaster, which is 449 pieces and $40. I really like this price point, and I really, really like this set. In this set, you get 3 ninjas. You get Cole, you get Lloyd, and what I think is the legacy version of Kai. I really like, it's not the main build, but I really like this side build over here. I don't know what it is. It's just really nice to me. So I really like that. For no particular reason. I just think it's cool. But man, this plane build, we're going to call it a plane, it's gorgeous. The color scheme, the style, the detailing, I love it. It is so cool, or honestly, it's just badass looking. Like, I love this so much. This is on the top of my want list. This is one of the coolest Ninjago sets I think I've seen. Just the color palette, I love it so much. This is a must-buy for me at a really good price point. Then there is the X1 Ninja Charger. This is 599 pieces for $50. So again, a pretty good price point. Again, you get 3 ninjas here, which is nice. And the car build is quite nice, but I don't love the style or the bulkiness of it. It just seems too big for the scale of the minifigures in this set, it doesn't feel quite right to me. It does feel like it's a little bit larger than minifig scale, and so that's what's holding me back from really liking this. But it is evident that there's a play feature here, which is a nice addition, and the motorbike is really nice and definitely minifig scale, but the car, just something a little. I like the car build on its own, but it doesn't feel minifig scale to me, and that's what holds me back on this set. I do like the assortment of minifigures here. Again, it's nice to get 3 ninjas in this set, and 5 minifigures is not bad, but this is a pass for me. Then there's Zane's Titan Mech Battle. This is 840 pieces, $60 set. Really good price point. The mechs just are of no interest to me. You do get Zane in here, obviously, and you get a really big mech build, but mechs have never been something that I've really interested me, and an 800-piece mech is just not interesting in the slightest, though I do like the color palette. Like I said, it's just something that, a style of building that has never really interested me. Having 2 ghost minifigures here is a nice touch, but that's about all I can say on this. I also haven't watched the Ninjago show since like season 2, so I'm like really out of the loop on a lot of characters and enemies and various incarnations of the characters, and so I apologize for that. I should have said that up front. Then there's Jay's Electro Mech. This is 106 pieces, $20. Terrible price point for a 4+ set that doesn't look that interesting to me either. I can maybe save my judgment until we have some better images, but this is just borderline awful in my opinion, and something that I am not interested in the slightest. We have Ninjago City Gardens. This is a 5,000 piece set. I'm very interested to see what this looks like. 5,600 pieces would put it up there to be in competition with some of the largest Lego sets of all time. So I'm very curious to see if that catches my eye and is something that goes on my list. Lego's been making and releasing a lot of bigger sets of late, and so I'm interested to see that. But and really good price point, by the way, $300 for almost 6,000 pieces. But I'll wait and see. Then there's the Overlord Dragon, 372 pieces, $29.99. Again, a good price point. I think this is a cool build. I particularly like the color scheme. Only 2 minifigs in this is a little weak to me. It looks like some incarnation of Garmadon and his son, Lloyd, in this set. Again, I haven't watched the show recently, so I don't really know for sure. But the dragon build is I love the color scheme, and it's a cool build. Dragons are just something that I've never really interested in me, so again, this is probably a pass. But if you do like dragons and if you like collecting stuff like this, this is a really cool build from that perspective. Then there's a couple down here at the end that we don't have great pictures for yet, but I'm just going to go over them briefly anyway. Lloyd's Jungle Chopper Bike, 183 pieces, $20. I like this. I like the scale. I like the color palette. It looks like there's 3 minifigures. So it looks like a decent set to me. Again, I will reserve my full judgment until we get some better images. But I do like the look of this. Probably not something I'm going to buy just because I'm not a huge Lego Ninjago collector, but nonetheless a decent looking set. The Jungle Dragon, 506 pieces, $40. Again, this whole wave is pretty well priced. This one's less interesting to me. I don't like the color palette as much. I've just never liked big animal builds. You get 4 minifigs here. This is a part of that whole the island set theme. It's just not interested in it, and nothing really stands out in this set to me either. Then there's the Keeper's Village, 632 pieces, $50. Again, good price point. This one looks cool to me. I want to see a better set image of the structure here, particularly this tower on the left. It's also unclear how many minifigures are in this. There's at least 5. I don't know if there's more, but this looks like a really nice set at a good price point. I don't have any sort of jungle builds really outside of the Lego City jungle theme that was that one year. So there's some really nice looking pieces here. And again, this tower in particular interests me. So we'll see what this looks like, because it looks like there's like a mouth over here on the side as well. I can't fully make all of it out, but this one is something that I am interested in and might buy. I like the look of the set as a whole. And then lastly, the Catamaran Sea Battle, 780 pieces, $69, so $70 US. Again, this doesn't even look like a 700 piece set to me. Like, I don't know. I just am not interested in this at all. I don't like the color schemes. I don't really like the builds here. They seem pretty uninteresting and uninspired to me. Again, maybe my mind will be changed seeing more official images for them as opposed to just from the back of a catalog. But this is probably one of the least interesting of this upcoming Ninjago wave, just given the size of the set and the price point and how it doesn't really look like it's a set of that size. You do see that there are 6 minifigures in this set, Jay, Kai, and Zane, and then some enemies as well. But yeah, this one I'm just uninterested in. So I don't really see the appeal in it. So overall, I think this is a decent Ninjago wave. Certainly, if you are a collector of Ninjago, I think there's something for everyone in here. There's only a couple weak sets, in my opinion. Jay's Electro Mech is a pretty weak set. The Jungle Dragon is a weak set. And I don't like the Catamaran Sea Battle. There's a big unknown surrounding the Ninjago City Gardens. I want to see this set really badly. I'm really excited for it. It's something that I'm extremely interested in. And there are some standout sets like the Overlord Dragon, the Boulder Blaster, and the Tournament of Elements. I think they're all great value and nice looking sets as well. So that's my thoughts on this 2021 Ninjago wave. Stay tuned for my thoughts on the other major waves that I haven't covered yet. If you're interested in seeing those, click the subscribe button so you can watch them as soon as they come out. And if you like this video, please leave a like on it to show your support. And with all that said, I'll see you guys in the next video.